I liked about Miss Wheelchair Ohio because the state coordinator, actually Laura Sykes, was Miss Wheelchair Ohio 2020, and she was a guest mentor for a local pageant I did through the county board a few years ago, and I thought it was really cool, and so I looked more into it and decided I wanted to compete. You have to fill out an application about yourself and what you want your platform to be, and then sometime in March, you compete against other ladies for the title Miss Wheelchair Ohio for a series of interview questions, and you have to give a platform speech.
I've just really had a good time supporting Gabby with this. It's totally out of my wheelhouse. Not really a pageant person, but I've definitely gotten into the swing of things, and it's just, I think Gabby and I have gotten closer as far as forming a friendship, really, and worked as a team.
My platform is Knowledge is Power, teaching people how to properly interact with individuals with disabilities. So not using the baby voice, not doing what I call petting, which is just going up to someone and, aww, and not bending down to talk to someone with a disability. Because growing up, I didn't like that. Just because someone is in a wheelchair or has any type of disability does not mean they don't have the cognitive abilities to hold a normal day-to-day conversation.
I've had the opportunity to support Gabby in numerous ways. Transportation has been the biggest piece that we've provided, just getting her back and forth to events and things like that. But there is a little hands-on element to that with pinning the crown. I'm not well-versed in bobby pins, so I, stabbed her in the head a couple times along the way, but I think I've gotten the hang of it, and I'm like a pageant parent.
Anytime that I get to speak with children, I absolutely love it. I've been to schools, childcare at the Y, to speak with children.
She's gotten great feedback from teachers and parents, and even the kids themselves have, given good feedback about us coming and speaking with them. And it seems like they have a better understanding of people with disabilities after interacting with Gabby.
I usually answer the kids' questions. It's actually the parents that are the ones that are like, no, don't ask that. And I'm like, it's fine. I'm not offended by a kid versus an adult.
It's been absolutely overwhelming, the experience that Gabby and I have gotten to have together in the community, and just seeing the support and people that know her and recognize her when we're out now, and it's Miss Wheelchair Ohio.
I've been in parades, I've been to community events throughout Ohio, as well as advocacy groups throughout Ohio. And I got to be in the Bratwurst Festival parade. I got to compete in Miss Wheelchair America last August in Grand Rapids.
My favorite part was learning that it's not called a pageant, it's called a competition.
It was great to be around other women that were also in wheelchairs. We call each other Wheel Sisters. We had a group chat to communicate and weekly Zooms. And it was just a fun time. Unfortunately, I didn't win the national title, but that's okay. I did get voted by my fellow Wheel Sisters, Miss Congeniality.
I'm really proud of the team process for Gabby in this instance. We were able to come up with an outcome for her ISP that we would work together to create a calendar of all of her events for Miss Wheelchair Ohio. So Gabby and I worked together to put together this calendar, and that way she was able to communicate what she needed transportation-wise, how I could support her, and I think that was a really cool way for Gabby to have more independence with the process.
I continue to build on my platform after my reign is done by just telling people how to properly interact with someone with a disability, as well as advocate for more universal changing tables so no one has to lay on the floor to get changed or wait till you go home to get changed.
It's been an unbelievable transformation just since I've known Gabby. She loves being in the public eye now, it's been really cool to see that transition between the shy, unsure girl to this confident, not pageant queen, contest queen, competition queen. Not pageant.